How are you, everybody? This is Luis. I thought I'd share a few things that just happened to us recently, and it really interests us here at the shop at Broadway Auto in Elgin. And I took the time to put this video together for all of you out there that have automotive shops. We started doing a new things to stay afloat with all with what's going on out there in the world. The business, it hasn't been the way we would want to. There's a lot of ups and downs, and in this video we're going to talk to you about steps we use to close sales at our shop. Step number one, we offer a free inspection to all of our customers. Free visual inspection. I have our technicians go over the vehicle in as simple as an oil change, something they come in for a tire, for a noise, an alignment, it doesn't matter. We just do a visual inspection, inform the customer what we find. Step number two, we talk to the customer, inform them what's going on, address the problem, have a little talk to them, make sure that they know what's going on. If it's something important, address the importance of getting it fixed, whether it's a maintenance, whether it's something broken in their suspension, something, a gasket, a seal, an oil leak, it don't matter. You want to inform your customer, make sure he knows the importance of it. Don't be pushy. Make sure you're being informative. Step number three, make sure to bring proof of what's going on. Take pictures, take videos, bring them down to the shop, walk them through their own vehicle, and show them what you find. If it's something that they need to address immediately, explain the situation. You are the expert. They're coming to you because you are the doctor to their vehicle. Just like going to the doctor, they want to know proof. They want to know that you know what you're doing. They want to see it. They want to touch it. They want to feel it. They want to smell it. Make sure you implement all of that into explaining to your customers. Step number four, know all the information about the problem. Make sure that when you're engaging, when you're talking to the customer, you explain them everything as clear as possible. You are the expert. You're the doctor. You want to make sure that they know that you know everything. You know what's going on. You are the expert. So as you approach your customer with their problem, you want to be the expert. Always be the expert. Make sure you explain that to them. Make sure you show that effect to the customer. Step number five, we're going kind of quick here. It's been a few minutes, so I want to go down all the steps. Then I'm going to tell you guys a story on why I wanted to create this video for you guys. So step number five, have an estimate ready. You want to have an estimate ready as you approach the customer after you show the problem, after you show the video, you show the picture, you walk into your shop, you explain to it. Be ready with an estimate. Make sure you have the best estimate available. Give options, whether it's going to be something, good quality parts, economical parts. Have a variety, have options. Know your numbers. You always want to know your numbers as you approach your customer, so that they know what's happening. Once you have that estimate ready, and you're gonna show confidence on your explanations, you want to make sure you present yourself with the knowledge, just like the previous step. Also on your estimates, you want to make sure they know that you did your job, you did your due diligence, you called auto parts, call every parts in your surrounding areas to make sure that you are getting the best price, so that you can offer the best price to your customers. When the customers see this stuff, it's very hard for them to say no. And they're always going to appreciate your knowledge. They're going to appreciate you. You're going to show confidence. With that, it comes trust. They're going to see you're an expert, so they're going to believe everything you're saying, because you're not lying. You're showing perfectness. You're showing the problem, you're showing the solution, and you're informed of everything that's going on. Step number six, If by the time that you explain all of this to the customer, if the customer knows, if he still doesn't want to do the job, you gave your best price available. Of course, you're not gonna give your job away. You gotta have limits. If the customer then still tells you, you know what, I don't want to do the job right now for whatever reason, make sure, always make sure that you take notes. Take notes. And at that point, after the customer left, after he paid you for his oil change, his tire rotation, whatever the reason he came, after you close that sale and he leaves your shop, start a follow-up procedure. The follow-up procedure means a lot. This is the reason for this video. And the story, here it comes, okay? The story will come after 2 steps. So step number 6, implement your follow-up procedure, which is contacting the customer after he left your shop. Don't go call him a minute later. Don't go call him an hour later. Give him some time. Let the information sink in, and give it a few days, maybe a week, and then do a follow-up call. Give him a call. Let him know you're worried. Let him know you're thankful for their service. Make sure that you're not going to be pushy. You're not calling to sell. You're calling the customer to inform him not to forget that his car has an issue. When you do this, the customer is going to feel more comfortable. The customer is going to feel that you care, and when you do this, they're most likely going to come to get the job done. They're going to schedule it. You got to have a system where you're going to have all this information for the customer, and I will add all of this information down in our down below. I'm new to YouTube, guys, so excuse if I don't know all of the informative, but we'll make sure we add all of the information of the software we use so that you guys can also get it if you guys out there trying to run a shop. But you're gonna have all the information. You're gonna pull the ticket. You're gonna make that phone call. You're gonna give them a call. They're gonna know why you're calling. You're gonna explain to them that you're worried about their car's health. You can get as crazy as you want with this conversation, and as talkative as you want, depending on the sale and the customer, of course, or the relationship you've built with the customer. And then step number 7, which I already said some of it, which is show your concern, show all of that in your conversation. Be yourself. Be as professional as you can be, and show them. Just be you. Be honest about it. You're not calling to push a sale. That's the least you want. You want to show that you care. Those 7 steps are the things we've been using for the last few months, and the reason for this video again is because is a great story that just happened. So my brother and I, Angel, started this 7 simple steps with all of our customers. A week later, after we do all of our sales, after we close every ticket, we're calling all of our customers to show the appreciation, to show that we care, and to ask how can we be any better? How can we be a better shop? How can we stand out? And it turns out that along these conversations he's having, he left real nice voicemails to some of these customers, and this customer reached out to me and texted me, because I give all our customers, or as many as customers as I can, I give them my personal cell phone. That's how dedicated I am to this shop. And the customer texts me. He's like, "Hey, you called me yesterday. I'm sorry I couldn't come to the phone. Everything okay?" So honestly, I don't know what customer it was, and it turns out we're texting back and forth, and she tells me she's a customer that had just came over, and we did a repair on her oil pan. It turns out that her engine was damaged, so we gave a customer a almost $3,000 estimate to replace her engine. So we At the time, I had informed her of everything. We followed these 7 steps, and she couldn't afford it. She thought she could probably get her boyfriend to fix the vehicle for her, or they were going to look at other options. Well, it turns out that my brother's phone call and voicemail he left, it really hit something, and she thought, she's like, if they're this interested in knowing how I'm doing and how the car is doing, so they might actually care about my wellness and my car's well-being. So because this is the first time she ever came to our shop, and she then calls me. He's like, hey, I'd rather call you because there's too much texting. So bottom line, I wanted to let you know that I haven't fixed my car, and she's looking to see her options and to see if my offer of my estimate still stands. And I told her, yes, of course. Like, I would love to work on your car, and schedule a time for her to come in the afternoon. She got off the work at 5. I told her, you know what, we close at 6. I don't know how far you work, but it doesn't matter. I'll wait for you. Come on down. And she showed up yesterday at 5:45, almost closing time, and I sat down with her right in that desk next to us, and we went over the estimate. We were over the options. We got her funded for the repair, and it turns out that after that 10-20 minute conversation, she funded the whole sale, and we ordered the engine this morning. We have the engine coming. It'll show up in the next few days, and just like that, we close a $3,000 sale. So all of these phone calls were done yesterday. So my brother Angel also locked in a couple other oil changes, a couple other services. So now we're scheduling services for the next couple of weeks, and from something that before we weren't doing, and now we're applying, we're implementing these 7 simple steps, and now we're closing sales. We're booking jobs, and it is tough out there right now. So we have to get ourselves working, get ourselves doing systems, create systems, put them into place so that we can survive out there. And it is doable. I just want to tell everybody out there, it is not easy. You gotta work hard. You gotta get it done, get the work done, and things will pay up. So that's it for this video. Thank you guys for listening. We will be creating more content like this. If you guys like it, keep on following all of our social medias. We are giving offers. We are helping our communities. Thanks for listening.